Over the past week, as you know, we've had plenty of argy-bargy in Australia over the origins of the virus, the need for an independent investigation, and China's nasty, threatening and over-the-top reactions to all of this. We need more international pressure on China, of course, and now in the US, the Secretary of State has gone a step further than supporting an investigation. Mike Pompeo reckons the virus did not come from that Wuhan wet market, but from the Wuhan Institute of Virology.
There's enormous evidence that that's where this began. We've said from the beginning that this was a virus that originated in Wuhan, China. We took a lot of grief for that from the outset, but I think the whole world can see now. Remember, China has a history of infecting the world, and they have a history of running substandard laboratories.
Strong claims about an allegedly accidental release from a laboratory rather than a muck-up in a wet market. This will inflame tensions between Washington and Beijing, but it just underscores the need for China to come clean, to admit the source of the virus and agree to an independent investigation. While I'm on the US, I want to share a video with you from a former leader calling for unity in America and reminding people to look out for their compatriots.
Third, let's remember that the suffering we experience as a nation does not fall evenly. In the days to come, it will be especially important to care in practical ways for the elderly, the ill, and the unemployed.
Yep, George W. Bush. I've got a bit of time for him, which is a pretty unpopular view, I know. But listen to this. It's a pretty timely message for Republicans and Democrats in the US right now.
Finally, let us remember how small our differences are in the face of this shared threat. In the final analysis, we are not partisan combatants. We are human beings, equally vulnerable and equally wonderful in the sight of God. We rise or fall together, and we are determined to rise. God bless you all.
Fair enough. Well said by George W. Bush. But someone's got to tell him he's dreaming. Being a presidential election year, debate about the virus and the response is bound to become more and more partisan in coming weeks.